Good morning, everybody. This is Saturday, and this is my third run for the week of week 5. I think it's week 5. I don't know anymore. All I know is that I've got to do 35 minutes today, and I went ahead and looked ahead, and I'm glad I did. Starting next week, I do 4 runs a week, and I start one day a week doing the fartleks, where I think it's on Wednesday. I do like 10 minutes my regular pace, what I'm used to doing. Then I do 1 minute outside my comfort zone and I push it. Then I do 3 minutes regular as my recovery. Then 1 minute again, and I do that four times. And then I do a 10 minutes at the end, just regular pace to bring me on in, I guess you could say. And I also looked some of the days. I think like next Saturday it's a 40 minute jog, and future weeks I've got 44, 45 minutes. I guess it's good to push me like that. That way on race day, when I'm only doing 3.1 miles, the 5K, then I should look at it and go, oh, this is no sweat. I've done 45 minutes before. So it's going to be interesting to see how I do starting next week. So stay tuned. It's going to be a wild ride, I feel. I told my husband I needed to get some new running shoes. I've kind of worn the toes out of this pair. So we're looking at getting a new pair of shoes. Hopefully that won't be too big of a deal. But I should have plenty of time to break them in before race day. So moving right along, we'll see how it goes. It is 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Once again, Saturdays I like to sleep in, but that may change as I get into some heavier or longer times. But I'll get out here, get my run in, and I'll let you know how it goes. Talk to you soon. I'm back. Well, note to self again. Do not run between 11:30 and 12:30 in the afternoon in June in Texas. You would think I would learn, but I just enjoy sleeping in on Saturday mornings because we tend to stay up late Friday nights. I'm going to have to change that, but it seems like every time I leave, I feel like I can do this. I get out there and I feel like I don't know that I can do this. And then when I finish, I'm like, I did it. It's a weird cycle. But I just checked. It's 81 degrees. It's too hot to be running. And plus, I had been wearing, at previous runs, recently I've been wearing my shorter, like workout shorts. I think they're actually made by Danskin. I think they're like a dance short you wear over a leotard, but that's all I've got right now. And I've been getting some, I guess like heat rash, or just from rubbing on my inner thighs. I know it's TMI, so sorry. So I thought, well, today I'll be smart. I'll wear my Capri style workout pants. They're just right below the knee, which solved the problem of the rubbing of the inner thigh. Unfortunately, it created more heat here in the middle of the day. I feel like I'm burning up. But, you do stuff, you live and you learn. But, I did it. I'm really starting to be concerned about next week of doing these faster. Well, I've got one day each week where I do my fartleks. I'm concerned about that. And then, I'm just going to sleep. And then, I've got days where I'm running 40 minutes. And then days I've got, on later, a few weeks down, I've got days I'm running like 45 minutes. And once again, I got to trust the training that they set these goals because they know if you've done the goals before, you'll be able to reach the current goal. So I've got to trust that if I follow the plan, then when those days come up and I'm asked to do 40 minutes, I'll be able to do 40 minutes. So I think I'm just going to continue to run here in the neighborhood. I'm really enjoying, I'm guessing it's an older neighborhood, lots of big trees. But the houses don't look old. Like ours was built in '08. And we've got a ton of big trees. I think the builder did their best to work around them and preserve them. I mean, I'll have to show you. Even, they went as far as to leave this one tree in our driveway. I'm not kidding. Hold on, I'll get a shot of it. And there it is. I love that the builder went out of their way to leave as many trees as they could. Even though it's in the driveway, it's far enough down, we can still get in and out of the garage. It's not a problem. But they really did an outstanding job of leaving these great big trees. I'll show you real quick. We've got, our neighbor's got some trees over on that side. And a lot of them are pecan trees. And then we've got these great big trees, right there. And then our builder even left this one here on the corner of the house. Nice great big tree. But anyway, I don't know who the builder was. We've only been here about 7 months or so. But when I run, the neighborhood, it kind of looks like either the same builder, because there's a lot of big trees in all these yards, or the builders in this area have the same philosophy and like to leave the big trees if they can. The last house we lived in, the builder basically cleared the lot in order to build the house. And so it's a new subdivision, and hardly any of the lots there have any trees. They're all these new baby trees that each house has to have a tree in the front yard per the homeowners association. And so they all have a tree in the front yard, but they're all still so little because they plant a tree when the house is done being built. So, in about 20, 30 years, it'll be a really nice neighborhood as far as the trees go. But here, there's a lot of trees. So that helps the running, because I look for the next set of shade. Especially today I did. So I think as my time extends to like 40 minutes and 45 minutes, I want to keep doing it the way I've been doing it. Here in the neighborhood, what I do is I walk for 5 minutes for my warm-up. Then I start my app, and I have it set on the time I need to run. So today I set it for a 35-minute timed run. Nike Running will do that for you. And then it gives you an audio alert at the halfway point. So what I've been doing is there's a long street that stretches throughout the neighborhood, so I don't have to do a lot of turning. But I run until my app tells me I'm at the halfway point. Then at the halfway point, I turn around and I come back the same path. So I know I'm going to end, hopefully, about where I started running, so I can walk the last 5 minutes and end up here at the house. And I've gotten really pretty close of finishing at my starting point. For 35 minutes, I've been running 2.9. Let's see. Thursday I ran 2.95. So I almost made it back to my starting point. And then today I ran 2.96. So I've almost got that 3 miles in 35 minutes. So when the time extends, I'll just run farther, and when it says halfway, I'll turn around and come back. And that one street does eventually, it loops around on itself. And so I may do part of that path again, and when it says halfway, I'll turn around and just go back the way I came, and I should end up back here at the house. So it works good. I don't have to worry about driving anywhere. Anyway, I'm talking a lot longer today than I normally do, but just wanted to kind of give you an idea of how my training goes here in the neighborhood. Today was my third run here in the neighborhood. Prior to that, I was going to the park, and since I did my run out at my mom's on Saturday, I felt pretty comfortable that I could do my neighborhood. So here I am. And I did it. So we'll see how next week goes. Just stay tuned. It's going to be a doozy for sure, with 4 running days and one of them a fartlek day. Obviously I'm not getting any cross training in, but like I said before, with it being pretty weather, I'm working more in the yard. We're outside more, we're in the pool, and I haven't really counted those, but I guess you could count some of that as cross training. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I think the girls are waiting for me to go to the pool, which I may happily agree today since I'm still very hot. Anyway, hope everybody had a fabulous week and continues to have a fabulous weekend, and maybe I'll put some, I'll take a little bit of video of the backyard so you can see our new oasis, what I call it, my oasis. I do the grass and trimming and stuff, but my husband is fabulous with plants, and he's gotten some flowers and some palm trees to go around the pool. I'll do a video here in a little bit and show you some of the back. So, talk to y'all in a little bit. Bye. Here's my backyard oasis, as I like to call it. We got the pool, of course. We need to, I need to scrub it down a little bit, but it's very swimmable, and we've enjoyed it. And then our backyard neighbors are shielded from us by grapevines, actually, and they are producing grapes. So I'm curious to see what that's going to do. And then we just planted, well, my husband planted for me some flowers over by the filter system for the pool, hoping it'll cover the trellis and kind of hide the filter better for us. And then we put in some palm trees. I say we, my husband. And then over here on the patio, got more flowers. Here on the corner, we're actually trying to raise some corn and tomatoes. That'd be interesting. Palm tree, more flowers. Nothing there yet. Another palm tree. And like I said earlier, there's lots of trees in our neighborhood, or a lot. So like all the way around the backyard, it's just trees. And even over there on the other side of the neighbor's fence and stuff, there's trees. So our umbrella. That's it. That's our backyard. And we really, so far, I've enjoyed spending lots of time out here, even though the summer has just kind of gotten going. And that's it for now. I hope everybody else is enjoying their summer, and we'll see you on Monday.